I usually save this for the 7 o'clock show, but I'm going to use it in the midday, just when you thought it was safe. It is absolutely, positively not. And just when I say that I ain't going to deal with none of this Memphis political bullshit anymore, I find that if I don't, nobody will tell the complete story on what's really going on in Memphis. No one is going to share all of the real information, and the mainstream media in Memphis cannot, because they are ruled and dictated by program directors who are part of the good old boy network. One of the things that I have been basically speaking on, especially this weekend, and I was basically speaking on it also even prior to this weekend, was the police director, or the appointment of a police director. Memphis, I believe, has become the crime capital of the world. There were 6 or 7 homicides here on this weekend. And I'll be the first one to tell you that the police director, or no politician, can completely stop crime. But there are solutions and programs that can make it tougher for a criminal to want to commit crimes. 6 or 7. Basically, they're all black men. They were all blacks killing blacks, which is not surprising to us. My choice for police director, Rod Mays, she ain't the director yet, so don't come on my page with that bullshit, because she is not the director as of yet. I am totally against the selection of C.J. Davis as the mayor's choice for police director. Now, what needs to be said also is that the final word comes from the Memphis City Council, not the mayor. The mayor makes the choice, but the City Council makes the approval. Now, one of the things that's important in the selection, Hide 9546, you better give a damn, or I'm going to get you the fuck off the page. Because I'm not speaking of Chicago. One of the things that's important in selecting a police director is the qualifications of a police director. How much police experience does that individual have? How well does he know the city? What programs are he ready? Hide, you gone. What programs does he or she have that they're ready to implement? Is this individual their own man, or even though the police director's job is in political office, is the police director his or her own man? Roy Mays, shut the fuck up and listen, or you're going off the page. 33 years of law enforcement experience does not make you qualified to be police director in a city like Memphis. There are people on the police force who have been on the police force longer than 33 years, and they have not been chosen. My selection and my choice, based on nothing else but qualifications, is a deputy director who has been there, who has been through the trenches, who has certification in every area of law enforcement, who knows the city of Memphis, and that's the person of Sam Hines. Let me just look at a little bit of Sam's credentials. He's been an FBI firearms instructor, Army Iraq veteran, rank of Lieutenant Colonel, Bronze Star recipient in Operations Iraq Freedom 3, BS degree, Alabama A&M University, Business Management, MBA, Christian Brothers University, Law Enforcement and Firearms School certification and courses, a graduate of the FBI National Academy, FBI Firearms Instructor School, U.S. Department of Justice, NRA Certified Firearms Instructor, NRA Range Development and Operations, Firearms Instructor, Memphis Police Training Academy, Tennessee State Commission Police Officer, Tennessee Post, Tennessee State Certified Handgun Safety School, Tennessee State Certified Handgun Instructor, Tennessee State Certified Handgun Security Guards, Tennessee Governor's Law Enforcement Counterterrorism Advanced Group, the WMD Response System Basics, Memphis Fire Department, member of the TAC Unit SWAT Team Basic Training Course, SWAT Supervisor and Command Decisions Making Training, Counter Drug Special Reaction Team Center, Carbine Operators Course, Use of Force Instructor for the National Criminal Justice Training System Council, Immediate Deployment of Aggressive Deadly Actions, TTPPA, Least Lethal Riot Control Munitions Certification, Civil Disturbance Tactics, American Law Enforcement Incorporated, Certified Tennessee State Peace Officer Standard and Training Commission Instructor in Firearms, Baton, Chemical Spray, Physical Fitness, Flashbang, and Least Lethal Impact Weapons, Glock Firearms Workshop, SIG Arms Firearm Workshop, MPS User Instructor Course, Pressure Point Control Tactics, U.S. Secret Service Dignitary Protection Course, Combat Service Support Pre-Command Course. This is in military. Joint Interagency Control Security Course, Reserve Component National Security Course, Anti-Terrorism Force Protection Level 1 and 2 Training, Army Military Intelligence Transition, and the list goes on and on and on. You cannot base, and someone says, well, she got a BA or a doctor's degree or something. Well, goddamn, does that, without the training, make you the police director? But let me go further, cause some of y'all into that black girl rings or whatever that bullshit is. You're looking just for a white woman, and you do not know the game that the white man is playing on you. In this day and time and what is going on in Memphis, it's not about Strickland's choice for the number one man, but it's Strickland's choice for the number two man. Let me just lay it all out here. Black Girls Magic, whatever that bullshit is. Thank you. Let me just lay it all out here for you. Jim Strickland, the lame duck mayor that he is, who will not and cannot run again, does not give a damn about the crime that black folk are going through. You would not, first of all, get somebody that does not know the city of Memphis, who has to depend on somebody else to give her the lay of the land. Who would that be? The number two person that the mayor really wants. But he can't put it there because he's white. And that would be political flashback from that. The person that the mayor wants there is a guy by the name of Mark Sheridan. Mark Sheridan, if you talk to the average police officer on the streets, is hated by police, the normal police person. Mark Sheridan, who would become the second in command under this woman. What's her name? Sherilyn Davis. The conversation has been had with Sam Hines about making, I ain't telling you what I'm thinking, I'm telling you what I know. The conversation was held with Sam Hines as to making Mark Sheridan the number two guy in the rank. See, let me give you a little history. Mike Rawlings was a political patsy. Mike Rawlings didn't do shit but follow the instruction of the mayor and groups, white groups, political groups, like the Memphis Chamber of Commerce and Memphis Tomorrow. I'm sure Mike is glad to be gone. Memphis Tomorrow and the Chamber of Commerce does not want a man that's his own man. They went to Sam Hines. Sam would not agree. Listen to me. As often you say at church, listen. Sam would not agree to make Mark Sheridan the second in command. The mayor knows that there is no one that is more qualified for the office of the police director than Sam Hines. But they knew that Sam Hines, even though he works for the mayor or at the mayor's pleasure, is his own man. He has the training, he has the know-it-all, he has the toughness, he has the balls to get the job done. The person that they want in control is Mark Sheridan. Mark Sheridan, who's connected to Pitt Hyde. All the white power brokers, he's connected to him. Why? Because his daddy, who is a strong Strickland's financial supporter, Dr. Sheridan, they are members of the same church. Dr. Sheridan has been the doctor for Jim Strickland since he was a lad of a child. So Jim Strickland is playing games with the people of Memphis. The mayor is trying to push for the Memphis City Council to approve Sherilyn Davis on tomorrow. On tomorrow. The mayor has refused to have a people's forum. There have been groups in Memphis saying, bring these applicants that you have before the citizens of Memphis. Let us, the citizens of Memphis, hear what their plans are to reduce crime in the city of Memphis. The mayor has refused to do that. The mayor. Who all you token black folk wanted? The mayor, the white man. That black preachers went to bat for because black preachers like Bill Atkins got a deal for his son out of it. Oh, did I mention Bill Atkins, Cheyenne Davis, Johnson? I don't know who Cheyenne Davis is. She must be talking about me. Cheyenne Johnson with Memphis Tomorrow and the white group and the chamber met with Sherilyn Davis on Thursday night. She has been in Memphis since Thursday. She's still in town today. The mayor is trying to propose that council members meet with her on this afternoon. Mr. Mayor, please never underestimate me and never underestimate the fact that you got leaks in your office. Yeah. You don't want a black man that's his own man. So you rather select a black woman who has scandal around her name. Oh, that's right, Mr. Mayor. You ain't told the black peoples about the scandals around the name. YouTube, I'm glad y'all like each other and y'all meeting and shit. But goddammit, y'all meet on your own pages. This is business here. The hellos and goodbyes, how you doing? That shit is good. But pay attention to what is being said today, because there's some real shit here today. Everybody on YouTube, y'all doing fine, fine. Now stop this shit and let's deal with the issue. Mr. Mayor, I went and pulled the history on Sherilyn Davis. Let me find it here. Let's go back to 2008. Let's go back to 2008. Let's go to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution so that you don't believe that I made up anything. And it says here, Atlanta Police Chief Richard Pennington announced Wednesday that he is disciplining 3 employees, including the Internal Affairs Commander, for their roles in covering up alleged sex crimes involving one of their spouses. Pennington said the employees could be fired and that the highest ranking officer Major Sherilyn C.J. Davis has been demoted to lieutenant and removed as commander of the Office of Professional Standards. The other employees are Sergeant Tanya Crane and Senior Crime Analyst Rudolph Orr. Crane is married to Terrell Marion T.C. Crane, who was indicted in November 2007 on federal charges of producing child pornography involving him and young girls. Orr is a close friend and former roommate of T.C. Crane. These allegations were disturbing in nature and a serious concern for the Atlanta Police Department, Pennington said. Any behavior associated with these alleged acts will not be tolerated, and I will act swiftly to enforce the law even amongst our own. Crane has been on administrative leave since her husband's arrest. Two other officers are still working. Davis has been assigned to the communications section, which includes 911 dispatchers. Her discipline could come in the next 10 days after an administrative hearing, Pennington said. Pennington said he asked the city's law department to investigate how some of his officers mishandled the investigation into T.C. Crane. The Office of Professional Standards normally would handle allegations involving police officers, but its commander, Davis, has been implicated. The probe began in January, and city investigators interviewed more than 30 current and former police officers. Davis, while a lieutenant in charge of the intelligence unit, ordered two detectives in 2004 to stop looking into Crane's alleged crimes, according to documents in the investigative report. One of the detectives, Bobby Render, told city investigators that when he asked Davis how to proceed with the Crane case, she told him to cut it and made a hand gesture in front of her neck, documents show. Davis denied doing so, but failed a lie detector test, which she tried to foil by clenching her teeth in an attempt to alter her measurable vocal output, according to police records. This isn't Davis' first disciplinary issue. A 22-year veteran, she and dozens of other officers got in trouble for their roles escorting celebrities through Atlanta traffic during the 2003 NBA All-Star Game when they were supposed to be on regular duty. So this is who you want for the police director? Of the city of Memphis? I talked to one councilman this morning, Ed Ford, who was not even aware of this. Is this who the mayor wants to put on us? The mayor don't give a shit about Sherilyn Davis. It makes Mark Sherilyn his crony, his church member, his doctor's son, the person that'll be in charge. I'm giving you facts. She met with Bill Atkins, a crony of the mayor, a black preacher that's a crony of the mayor, whose son got a job with the Memphis Police Department after the election, who was not qualified to have it. These are the individuals who are going to select who the police director happens to be. This is nothing but pure unadulterated political bullshit. And nobody else in the media is going to tell it to you. Or there'll be stories today about his choice. But they will not go into her history. You've been allegedly accused of cover-up. A lie detector test has proven that you are a liar. So is this what you want to bring to us, Mr. Mayor, as the next police chief? She don't know what North Memphis is. Ask her what Smoking City, Badwater, New Chicago, and Orange Mound is. You got to depend on that white boy that the mayor wants to give her a lead. We're being played. We, as the citizens of Memphis, are being played. But it's left up now to the Memphis City Council. Yeah. I'm so scared of them Negroes. It's a shame. I swear for God. I'm so scared of them Negroes. I'm scared of them. There are enough blacks on the city council to stop this bullshit. It's enough on the council to do that. Some of you are saying, give her a chance. She a black woman. We ain't got no damn times in this city right now for somebody to be learning the goddamn job, learning the city of Memphis. We don't have that time. Her being a woman don't mean shit. That black girl magic or black magic girl, whatever that bullshit is, don't mean shit. People are dying in this city day by day, both men and women. Like you don't know what the hell you're talking about in this case, so shut the fuck up. We ain't talking about Las Vegas. You don't know what's going on in Memphis. And I got a police officer friend of mine sending me a message. Strickland knew he couldn't give him the job because you exposed it, so he gave him the second in command, which runs day-to-day operations, so he's still damn near the director. But will the city council tell the mayor no? One of the city council persons, Miss Easter, had already made plans to make a proposal in this month for a forum of the people being heard. I know some of you damn out of town are talking about just because it's black does not mean right. It does in this system. Memphis is just about 80% black. The ratio of murders in this city We're almost at 90 murders for this year alone. 99%, probably 99.9% of them is black on black. You need somebody that's going to hit the streets, that knows the streets. But see, the Chamber of Commerce is telling the mayor, you need to get somebody from out of town. Remember, the applicants was closed, and they opened it back up just to place this woman in. We're 80% black. And you tell me that we need a black woman that does not live in the city, who's had scandal wrapped around her name, to be the police director? That she becomes the weakest link? And our black officials will sit back and say nothing? I think it's foolish. And I know somebody says, there goes that nasty. Sure the fuck is. Because ain't nobody else going to see it. And ain't nobody else in the news got the balls to say what I'm saying.
Thank you for calling. You have reached the voicemail system for Martavius Jones.
Wait a minute. Boy, city council members, when I started to call them, goddamn. I know Ed is making funeral direction. Patrice's daughter was getting married this weekend, so she's out of town. Let me see if I know I ought to have Jamita. I thought I had it in this song. Don't look like I do. No. That ain't had no. I thought I had Jimmy Swearge's cell phone number in here. Because I want to just hear what some of these black council people say. He can make all the choices that he wants. But the mayor, choice does not mean anything unless he has The approval of council. I'll read another thing. I'm hopeful that the council will not follow the mayor's lead. And there are some token Negroes that'll go along with anything that the mayor says do. They just them type of Negroes. And some of you Negroes have run your first termers, and remember that. That there are council members that will not just go along to get along. You got some views on this? You able to call me? 901-231-9239. Can't get no council members, no black council members to answer my call. And someone said, "Why ain't it enough she black? And she's a black woman too." And some of you good Negroes will get excited about that as well. But everything that I told you today is documented. How are you going to fail the lie detector test? When you asked, did you tell the investigators not to go after the case because it was a coworker? Doesn't that show corruption? See, you won't be able to say you didn't know, because I'm giving it to you. I'm telling it to you just like it is. So you can't say, "I know that." I'm giving it to you. Do your research. Do your research. Memphis is not ready for somebody brand new. This is not work for somebody that don't know Memphis. You got to learn everything. You the police director, and you got to learn everything from somebody else. Mark Sheridan don't give a damn about black folk. He's one of the applicants. Y'all call me. You got a problem with what I'm saying? Call me. Tell me why you got a problem. 901-231-9239. You know I'm going to do this midday show for 1 hour. At 2 o'clock I'm gone. 901-231-9239. Okay, I got your tone? Don't be quiet. You still allowing the white man to play puppet master with you. Don't get quiet now. All you fools are making all these comments on my page today that didn't know shit. She a black woman. That don't mean shit. In Memphis, you need somebody that knows the lay of the land. Oh, come on now. Somebody gonna call me, ain't you? Five-year-old accidentally shot when neighbor takes out his gun, is what the police saying. What's going on in Memphis? Come on, now. Somebody call me. I can't get the city council members to talk to me. What you niggas scared of? Maybe y'all in a meeting somewhere. I'm gonna give y'all the benefit of the doubt. Y'all in a meeting somewhere. We don't need this shit. This evening, I'm gonna give you the council members' numbers. Give you their email addresses. This now has become about the people. We need to demand a public hearing. Let's hear from all of the applicants. Let's hear their records. Let's do question and answer. I'll go. The new smoke screen is putting unqualified black women in office. I'll go with that. She got credentials. But do you have the training? Have you been in the streets? You are surrounded by scandal. So do we bring in someone that is surrounded by scandal? One of the persons on the mayor's team, Devontae Hill, with his sweet self, still owe me money for getting him out of jail. You have him seen on TV in handcuffs, going to jail for violating his bond or his probation. And the mayor is asked, Mr. Mayor, is Devontae Hill still a part of your process in selecting the police director? Well, yes, he is. His crime was just a little crime. I said, ain't that some shit? You get all these niggas that's the mayor's patsies, the mayor's good niggas. He was just committing a little crime. I know y'all saw him on TV with the handcuffs behind his back. But damn, Devontae went to jail for this 2 or 3 years ago. Same crime. Still ain't paid me my goddamn money for getting his ass out of jail. The man is playing with you dumb niggas. You handkerchief head niggas. That white folk will mistreat you or use you. Man. But you brought a nigga like that, the Black Lives Matter, nigga marching with a bullhorn. You buy these wannabe niggas. These niggas that want to be important. They need something to be important about. So they leave niggas marching without a solution to what you're marching for. Y'all march and then shit come from it. You just become good patsies for the white man. The white man said, now that goes us another good nigger. When they have another nigger event, we'll put that nigger there up there. Because some of the niggers think he's an okay nigger. We know the nigga ain't shit, but we'll put that okay nigga up there. That's what white folk do with y'all. But I guess y'all scared to talk to me. I ain't got 15 minutes. the black woman going to deal with her emotions. I don't know Memphis yet. Mark, what do you think? You a white man. You've been here a long time, and the mayor thinks highly of you. So I got to think highly of you because the white man thinks highly of you. She wants to be in the big house, yeah. She wants to be one of them, what do you call them, wenches in the big house. The master can use her at his bidding. I'm sure they got her watching me right now. Miss Davis, I don't give a shit. You know goddamn well you ain't qualified. Put your resume up against Sam Hines' resume. Miss Davis, they're trying to use you. In fact, they already used you. You've been here since Thursday night. How come you won't meet with the people? Why don't you tell the mayor that you want to meet with community people? Stop being a bed warmer for Jim Strickland. Don't let him hold you out. That's what he's doing. Because he don't want you. He want the white boy. He wants you to make the white boy your deputy. The number 2 man in the police department. And as soon as something go down, they're going to get it. He's going to fire your ass. But you got to get by council approval. And I'm expecting all the whites on the council to go for you. I am. I expect all the whites not to even ask a question. But we've talked about your history today. When you going to talk about it with the citizens? I know you're not going to interview with me. I tell you what, if you mean well, tell Jim Strickland to let you be interviewed by me. I promise to be on my best behavior and be nice. If you ain't scared, Mike Rollins, the police director, could not interview with me, could not come on my shows. The mayor's administration don't think I'm a friend of the camp. I'm not. But I ask you some serious questions. I'll be nice, but I ask you some very pointed questions. They know my number down there in City Hall. Give me a call. I'll interview you at any time you want to be interviewed. If you ain't scared of the people's questions. I'll even open up the phone lines and let the people talk to you. But you've already been told to stay away from me. I don't know why. But I got some very serious questions that I would ask you. That no other reporter in this town is going to ask you because their program directors won't let them ask certain questions. I ain't got now. I ain't got nobody that tells me what I can and can't say or do. So you have an open invitation. Mike Rollins got, even when I have his cell phone number. I guess he had me in the little thing with my name on it. Hell, he never would answer when I call. And I'm really a nice guy. If you get to know me, I'm really a nice guy. Well, whoever you are that's playing to be George Floyd on here, I'm taking you off the page. Shit. I don't even feel like that dumb shit. If you think I'm lying about anything, pick up the phone and say, you're a liar, Thaddeus. If I lied about something, call me. You can call me right now. I'm here. 901-231-9239. So y'all want to talk? I want to talk to you. You put a black face in office. She gonna be running shit. The Chamber of Commerce, Memphis tomorrow. They'll run the police department. Why, Mr. Mayor, you afraid to have an open forum and let the people ask the candidates the right questions? Send me your resume, Miss Davis. I'll put yours up side by side with Sam Hines. I won't discriminate. But I'm going to let them know you're the woman we shouldn't take. Well, I tried. I tried. But you scary Negroes scare me. You worry me when you scary. All right, well, I'm through for the day. It's 5 minutes to 2. But I'll be back at 7. And I got some more shit for you at 7. Mr. Mayor, I ain't finna lay down and play dead like these other good niggas that's on radio and TV. See, these other good niggas that's on TV, they scared of you. They give a fuck what you think. I give 0 fucks, Mr. Mayor. How about you? These hand-picked niggas that you put in. Bill Atkins, Cheyenne. She always votes with the white peoples. I guess because she thinks she damn near white. She need to vote with her good white folk. But Cheyenne, remember, this is your first term. And if you violate the people, we're going to get rid of your white-looking ass. People have got to learn not to lay down and play dead anymore. I'll be back at 7. Thank y'all for being here with y'all scary asses. You scared to talk about Master, ain't you? Master, he talking about us. I don't give a fuck. I ain't got none. My master's name is Jesus. Anything else can kiss my ass to shit push it back. Until 7 o'clock this evening. Top of the evening to you.